welcome to the new lecture on development of solids. In the problem, it is given that a cylinder of base 50 mm and height 65 mm is resting on HP like this. So I had drawn the simple question like this. It has this 50 mm diameter and 65 mm axis. It is resting on the HP. So in the front view you will get the rectangle, in the top you will get the circle like this. It is given that a cutting plane 60 degree to HP, that is 60 degree to HP. This is your VP, HP, Y, X. A cutting plane 60 degree to the HP, then you can assume that the cutting plane is parallel to HP. Then your cutting plane will come in the front view only, that is above the XY line. The cutting plane cuts the solid 40 mm from the base in the axis. Now this is your cylinder axis. From the base you make just 40 mm and make a point here. This point is your point 40 mm away from the base and it is lying on the axis. Now draw a cutting plane with 60 degree, that is with 60 degree, set a 60 degree in your drafter like this and draw a line, that is draw the cutting plane through this point like this. So this is your cutting plane. Okay, this is your cutting plane. Now the cutting plane cuts the solid here, 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 here. So there will be total 4 points, and to decide how many cutting points are there in these 4 points, you have to view the point individually. Now this point is in the bottom base, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, that base. So now you have to transfer these cutting point to the top view in order to mark the cutting point. So here one point will come, here another point will come. So there will be 2 cutting points at this point. Now here there are 2 longer edges and here also there will be 2 cutting points. Here also 2 longer edges. So here 2 cutting points will come. Here it cuts the top base. So what you have to transfer this point to here. You will get a point here and here. Here also there are 2 cutting points. So totally there will be here 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. So totally 8 cutting points will be there. So now to mark the cutting points, here the first cutting point P dash, here the second cutting point Q dash, here third one R dash, here S dash. Then come in the reverse direction, T, U, V, W. Now this is your point P, and this is your point Q, R, now this is your point S, this is your point T, here your point U, this is your point V, and this is your point W. Now this is your front sectional view. Now thicken the lines in order to get the front sectional view and top sectional view like this. Okay, this is your front sectional view. Similarly, this complete thing will be your top sectional view. So you just transfer like this. This is your top sectional view. Now the next thing, you have to draw the developed view. In order to draw the developed view, what you have to do, you have to just extend all the lines horizontally. That is, from this point you have to draw horizontally. The length of this line must be equal to the circumference of the circle. The circumference of the circle is 157 mm. So I am making a 157 mm line here. From here I am making 157 like this. Now you have to draw the rectangle like this. This is your rectangle and the height is 65 mm. From here make 65 mm line and complete the rectangle like this. Okay, now what you have to do is you have to divide this rectangle into 8 equal rectangles. Since the circle is divided into 8 equal divisions, then this rectangle also has to be divided into 8 rectangles. So what you will do, you will make a 30 degree line or 40 degree, with any degree you have to make a line of a known length. That is, if it is 8 divisions, I am making 8 mm line, and then mark each 10 mm like this. So now connect this end point and this end point like this. Lock your drafter and draw the parallel lines from all the points in order to divide this rectangle into, or divide this base line into 8 equal divisions. If it is a prism, you know the side length and you can draw easily. If it is a cylinder, you will not know the arc length. You have to divide like this only. Now complete the developed view of the rectangle like this. Okay, now mark all the points here. Here it is point 1, A, this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, again 1, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, again point A. This is your developed view of the cylinder. Then you have to transfer all the cutting points. I already told you, if you want to transfer the cutting point which is in the longer edge, you have to transfer it horizontally. Now I am transferring the point R and point U horizontally like this. So point R and U. The point R is in the visible edge 3C. So here 3C, this is your point R. Similarly, the point U is in the line 7G. So 7G, you have to make the point U like this. Then another two cutting points which are in the longer edges are Q and V. So you have to transfer these 2 points horizontally. The point Q is in the line 2B. So here the point Q will be there. And the point V is in the line 8H. So here point V will come. So I have transferred the 4 points Q, R, U, V. Now the point P and W are in the bottom base. So what you have to do? The bottom base is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you have to transfer these 2 points here, and the point P is here, point W is here. Now what you have to do? You have to measure this arc length and you have to cut it from point 1 to here. So it is really tough to measure the arc length. In order to measure the arc length, what I am doing is I am just measuring with the compass. So like this. So definitely this is not the right procedure, but the error percentage will be very minimum. So I am using this method to transfer the cutting point which in the basis of the cylinder. Right? This is your point P. Similarly, point W, measure this length from point 1 to 8. You just draw this line in order to draw the point W. Okay, the point P is in the line 1, 2. The point W is in the line 1, 8. You look at here, point P is in the line 1, 2. Point W is in the line 1, 8. Right? I have transferred 6 cutting points. Then you have to come here to transfer this point S and T. Point S and T are in the top bases. So I have to transfer these two edges to here only. So now measure the point S from the point R. Sorry, from the point C. So from point C, measure the point S. Just transfer like this. So this is your point. Yes. This is your point. Yes. Similarly, measure the point T from G to F. Your point will be like this. Right? This is your point T. Now connect all these points in order to finalize the drawing. Now you have to connect all the points. Since it is a cylinder, you have to connect the points with arc, not with the straight lines. You have to connect point PQ, QR, RS, ST, TU, UV, VW like this. Okay, this is your final developed view of the cylinder after the cutting plane cuts the cylinder. One thing you have to notice here is for a cylinder and a cone, if you cut the cylinder and cone, what you will get? You will get a curved line. So what you have to do is you have to connect all the cutting points with the curved lines, that is PQ, QR, RS, ST, TU, UV, VW must be connected with the curved lines, not with the straight lines. You have to draw it with the hands, not with the scale. So this is your final developed sectional view. Thank you.